Liverpool's response to their recent poor results was to bring 15 players here, including the reserve goalkeeper Mike Hooper, to create a mood of possible change. But the only alteration from the side which lost at home to Coventry is the return of Steve Nicol, who's missed 3 matches with a neck injury. But Simon Barker was called into the Queen's Park Rangers side only this morning. Left out is the former Liverpool midfield player Nigel Spackman because of comments Spackman has made to national newspapers critical of the Rangers player manager Trevor Francis. Also out, Colin Clark through a lack of goals and David Bardsley because of a tactical change. In come Mark Falco and Paul Wright. Trevor Francis is the Rangers' top scorer this season. He's just out of hospital though this week. He's had a groin operation. The Spackman incident, the last thing he needed, so close to taking on Liverpool. Referee John Martin comes from Hampshire. He's one of the few 50-year-olds on the league list. He's in his 3rd extra season. Queen's Park Rangers kick off. They've slumped down to 2nd from bottom in Division 1. Liverpool are 2nd from the top. The pitch has something of a speckled look to it. It's the 2nd season here since the artificial surface was replaced. And obviously the ground staff working hard to improve what's underfoot. And I'm sure all the players appreciate the natural feel of grass. Here's John Barnes and Ronnie Whelan. And Barker launching himself in there. John Martin right on the spot to give the free kick, but maybe an indication of Queen's Park Rangers' anxiety to put Liverpool under pressure straight away, wherever the ball is on the pitch, and possibly catch them a little short of confidence before they settle to any rhythm. Has been a good ground for them in recent years, though, for Liverpool. They've won on their last 3 league visits here. Mark Falco starting a league game for the first time this season. Alan McDonald's back pass. Falco's been around, of course, started with Tottenham, plenty of good service there, and then Watford and Rangers in Scotland. World Cup reckoning for England, David Seaman, who's been capped twice so far. And Barnes straying to the right this side. Slipping Barker. A shot's on for Barnes, and it was hit with some venom, but also with some precision as well. He was looking to swerve it inside the left-hand post as he looked, the goalkeeper's right. But the role of Barnes in this game is already giving Queen's Park Rangers 1 or 2 problems. Barnes. Beardsley. It's a very tight stadium, this. Peter Beardsley right on the touchline and very close to the advertising hoardings. Very much purpose-built for football. Rangers Stadium here in West London. Barnes has got away. Rush has gone to the near post. Here he is. And McMahon on the volley. Oh, and Rush stretched for it. Any sort of contact might have diverted the ball and wrong-footed Seaman. But John Barnes is getting away more often than Queen's Park Rangers would like. They didn't really deal with the cross. McMahon put the volley wide. Barnes caused the problem. Came off Hussein. Could have dropped anywhere, but Whelan was first to react. Barnes able to get into the game again. Whelan. Ronnie Whelan has an important World Cup date coming up next week with the Republic of Ireland in Malta. They're so close to qualification. Ray Houghton also in that side. Channing. Falco. At the moment, Queen's Park Rangers just struggling to adjust to the shape of the game. McDonald looking early for Falco, who helps it on to Wright. Barker's lurking if Wright played it away from goal to set up a shot, but his mind was on other things. And it was certainly a positive move from Paul Wright. An acrobatic one too, but a difficult one to quite pull off and keep the shot down. McMahon so readily available again, and likewise Whelan. Queen's Park Rangers adopting a policy here of retreating and trying to deal with the cross. McDonald does in a way that brought an ooh from his own supporters. And he certainly didn't play the ball back into a danger area. Rush. Nickel for Whelan. 3 to his left for Liverpool. McMahon is one of them. Pass Reed rather easily. Barnes. Queen's Park Rangers have just left Paul Wright upfield and everyone else back defending. The problem for Rangers is getting a way out of this spell of pressure. The ball keeps coming back. Sansom, but there's no one there, although Wright will run willingly after it. McMahon. The assistant manager here for Queen's Park Rangers is Don Howe, who, when he was with Wimbledon, masterminded a famous FA Cup success at Wembley over Liverpool. Burrows with the cross. Rush, looking for a player arriving from outside the penalty area. In fact, Houghton had run rather flat and couldn't be found. Doing the running for Rangers is Andy Sinton. Ronnie Whelan is going to be booked for that. Well, Queen's Park Rangers still trying to find the best way to get the ball regularly out of their own half, and Andy Sinton running with it is one way. Until his progress was rudely interrupted by Whelan. John Martin has taken Whelan's name. Sansom takes the free kick. McDonald. Barker. Hussein. This is Peter Reid, and great blocking by Glenn Hussein. Barker trying to keep the pressure on. Oh, and it's a penalty for a push on Falco. A penalty for Queen's Park Rangers after 27 minutes. It was Hussein who climbed into his back, and the referee had a good view of it. So are Liverpool's problems mounting? Paul Wright is taking the penalty and scoring it! Blasting it high above Grobbelaar's dive. Well, he went for the power technique and it paid off. He'll be happy. Well, Liverpool have, without playing with their full authority, had more of the ball, but they're a goal behind. And Paul Wright gets his 5th of the season, which puts him level now with the player-manager Trevor Francis. Well, it was Barker who retrieved the ball after Hussein had blocked. And then Glenn Hussein, still with his blood running high, thought he could get to the header, but Falco was there first, and it was a push. Reed. Broken up well by Hansen. Here's Whelan. Well, it was exactly what the game needed for Queen's Park Rangers to score first. Houghton. Danger that they might lose that lead. Nicol. Whelan. Nicol not just wanting to hump the ball in to suit the defenders. Liverpool looking for a more considered build-up. McMahon. Barnes. Channing is the defender, and then Parker. It's another penalty. Earned by Barnes, and really you could see that coming, and given away by Paul Parker. And it was a straightforward decision for the referee. He's given 2 penalties in 5 minutes. Channing didn't foul him. Parker certainly did. And Barnes will take the kick himself. Against David Seaman. 1-1. No complaints from Queen's Park Rangers. And Liverpool's man of the match so far has his name on the score sheet as well, with a perfect penalty. The London side must start all over again. Barnes was 26 last Tuesday. Well, if Kenny Dalglish is any more satisfied, it doesn't show, because they've given the ball away, and Peter Reid surging through the centre. But at times there's just a little bit of arrogance about Liverpool that does catch them out. My word, they're entitled to feel arrogant in a way because of their achievements. But that doesn't excuse giving the ball away in your own half, as they did then, to the manager's evident disgust. Falco. Reed trying to keep Liverpool penned back for once. Falco with a good header. Wright got the ball. John Martin felt that it was proper to give Queen's Park Rangers the free kick. Well, it's approaching the 30 yards from Grobbelaar's goal. He's set up a 3-man wall. And Paul Wright tries to get past it, and does! 2-1. Wright's got both of them for Queen's Park Rangers. The first, the penalty, and the second from a blistering free kick. Barker made the gap. It was deflected. And that left Grobbelaar without a prayer. But Rangers, whose problem this season really has been about scoring goals, have got 2 against Liverpool. McMahon. Rush. Liverpool looking for a positive response straight away. So Wright had a blast, and it hit Steve McMahon and changed direction. McMahon. Liverpool, several times in the first half, have been guilty of giving the ball away unnecessarily, which certainly isn't something you usually criticise them for. And they're a little at odds with themselves, and feeling the fickle nature of the game, really. They played a more coordinated football in the first half, but they're 2-1 down. A day that began badly for Queen's Park Rangers, with some adverse newspaper comments from one of their players. Paul Wright has changed the picture with 2 goals against Liverpool, 1 a penalty and 1 a thumping free kick that was deflected. John Barnes had pulled it back to 1-1, and he is playing particularly well for Liverpool. But at half-time at Loftus Road, it's Queen's Park Rangers 2, Liverpool 1. Liverpool start the second half with Jan Mulby on in place of Steve Nicol. Mulby is going to play in midfield, and that means Ronnie Whelan, who started in midfield, has gone to Nicol's place at right back. Barnes, and Seaman was able to recover, but Barnes made the Queen's Park Rangers' hearts beat much faster then. Great angle for the cross. There was a lunge from Rush and then from Seaman. That's a free kick given against Falco for jumping with the elbow cocked. Mulby broadens the range of Liverpool's passing. Look at that. Barnes, McMahon in the middle. He's unmarked, and Rush. Oh, terrific goalkeeping. A high-class save. McMahon may well have been heading for goal himself, but Rush was looking to make sure, and Seaman had to react a second time and change direction, get an arm up. Great save. Houghton. Dispossessed by Sansom, but there's no one forward for Queen's Park Rangers, although they're trying to solve that problem now. Hansen. Burrows. Beardsley again taking the beat down the left-hand side. That's very confident play from Channing. And Reid just getting the ball out of Queen's Park Rangers' half. Keeping the ball out of their nets, though, was David Seaman a minute or so ago, with the save of the game so far. McMahon, Beardsley. They've been close to getting it right, Kenny Dalglish's side. Rush. Will they get it right here? The offside trap thwarted them that time. What a motor Steve McMahon has. Sinton. He's left Whelan. He's drawn Hussein across so that Falco can shoot! Brilliantly! What a goal! Falco back for Queen's Park Rangers with a splendid strike, with plenty of help from Andy Sinton. He set himself on the left foot, did Falco, and it flew into the corner. But Sinton exposed Whelan, who's filling in for the injured Nicol at right back. Hussein had to come across, that was why Falco was clear. Beardsley for Liverpool. Houghton at the far post, it won't reach him, not by the direct route. So it's 3-1 in Queen's Park Rangers' favour. Who would have expected that? especially when I tell you that Liverpool have won the last 7 league meetings between these two clubs. Well, in some way, Mark Falco is fighting for his future at Queen's Park Rangers. And he's done his cause a power of good. And Trevor Francis, sitting on the far side of the ground, would have had a perfect view of Falco's goal. Barnes. It's 3-2. Rangers rocking in defence. And Barnes punishes them. The 2-goal cushion is cut in half, with John Barnes striking for the second time. There was no help for McDonald. He couldn't stop the shot coming in, and Seaman couldn't prevent it flying into the back of his net. Queen's Park Rangers 3, Liverpool 2, and a sense around Rangers Stadium of more to come. We've only had, according to the electronic scoreboard, 13 minutes of the second half. And John Barnes, single-handedly, is keeping Liverpool in this game. It's a great nudge to Bobby Robson, who has to pick the England team to play Italy in 4 days' time. Channing on Beardsley. Here's Hansen. McMahon. Houghton. Liverpool players everywhere at the moment. Oh, and Reid played it back into trouble. And that trouble is big trouble when it's Barnes. Corner to Liverpool. Barnes is on a hat-trick. So too is the other number 10, of course, Paul Wright. Hussein's header, rush, fell the right side for Queen's Park Rangers. And it's Kenny Dalglish himself who gets the ball back quickly for the throw. McDonald. Sansom. Hounded by Houghton. And Liverpool have the throw because of that. Houghton's cross, the flag is up, the referee hasn't seen it. It's hardly an advantage for Queen's Park Rangers to have possession there. I'd like to calm things down. Sansom. McDonald looking to play from the back. And they've done it very effectively until Reid was caught by McMahon after the ball had gone and John Martin opted to blow for the free kick. Well, Peter Reid chugs through games these days. The Liverpool supporters feel that a full recovery is not beyond their team. Barnes. For Rush, a tremendous pass. Well, I must tell you that we gave John Barnes a video for his personal collection before the game of Liverpool against Manchester United last season. He said it was one of his best displays. He'd love to have the whole game. Well, I think he'll be asking us for a copy of this match as well. It's a great performance. Mulby. Mark Falco is doing plenty of defending at the moment. Liverpool come again. Rush. Barnes facing Channing. Setting up Steve McMahon. Off the goalkeeper's fingertips, corner. It's becoming shooting practice. But Queen's Park Rangers still lead, but they're beginning to wonder for how long. McMahon, and he didn't have the pace. Wright was quicker, and that's got to be a free kick to Rangers. And Paul Wright did a terrific job for his side then. He made McMahon, who's no slouch, look pedestrian, and roared into the challenge. McMahon had to hold him off illegally. Barker. It's Queen's Park Rangers' turn to try and play some football of their own. McDonald! And Donohoe is doing what he can from the dugout. Coaches have their plans, but I think now it's down to guts and determination as to how it finishes. Rush wanted to take the shot early. Maddox stopped him. But this is Houghton. Will he get there first? Seaman claimed it. Well, they're coming now at David Seaman from all directions. Look at that technique in the pass from Barnes. The ball didn't hold up quite enough for Houghton. Hansen. Well, one feature of the First Division season of the Football League has been the fantastically dramatic finishes to a large number of games. Are we in for another one here? The plot is captivating, but the outcome still uncertain. Barnes. Everything is left of him. He's going round the outside, and Rush, oh, might still get it. Seaman needed help that time. Paul Parker supplied it. The red onslaught goes on. Beardsley. That's Hussein. Rush trying to squeeze a pass for Whelan. And there's a way out now for Queen's Park Rangers with Sinton. Liverpool have got back. In fact, understandably, the home side were a little slow in supplying the support. Everyone was drawing breath in their own half, but Channing has allowed them to just take a second or two before the corner. The tie-up loosened there by the Rangers right back. I wonder whether he's feeling a spot of cramp. McDonald down. Reed. Sinton, who'd taken the corner, had to scurry back to get onside. Andy Sinton was signed from Brentford, nearby, of the third division last March, and has looked a very good buy at £350,000. How? Barnes pulling Parker across with him. Well, Parker got there, but not when he was really in control of his own momentum, so that Barnes kept the ball. And that might keep Liverpool in the game. It's a corner. Before it can be taken, they're going to make a substitution now, Queen's Park Rangers. Paul Wright has been limping, and he won't finish the game in which he's played a major part with his 2 goals. And Colin Clark, who's been the regular striker this season, but has been short of scoring power himself, comes on. Beardsley takes the corner. Over Hussein, met by Maddox. Back from McMahon. That's a testing one on the nerves of Queen's Park Rangers, but Sansom wasn't worried. Well, these last few minutes will be seeming like a lifetime to Trevor Francis. The Rangers fans are begging John Martin to blow the final whistle. Trevor Francis had real problems with his team selection for this game. He had to do it initially from a hospital bed. He had to decide what tactics to employ against Liverpool for a side that had gone 7 League and Cup games without a win, as Queen's Park Rangers had. And then he was hit by the Nigel Spackman outburst, criticising the manager. But his players, the ones that finally made it onto the field, are close now to a great win. But one of the sayings in football that you hear so often is that Liverpool are not beaten until the final whistle goes. Countless times they've hit back, but they haven't today. Trevor Francis is embraced by his wife Helen, and that says it all. How much it meant on the field and off it. Mark Falco called back into the side, got a fantastic goal, the third for Rangers after 2 from Paul Wright. John Barnes performed splendidly for Liverpool, but he's a loser. Queen's Park Rangers have ended a run of 7 consecutive defeats, but the statistics for Kenny Dalglish's team not so good. 4 losses in their last 5 League and Cup matches now. It's a result here which will reverberate around the First Division corridors tonight. Second from bottom Queen's Park Rangers 3, second from top Liverpool 2.